Hello everyone, and welcome to my Sister Wives Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. I'm not trying to stall. Kody's battle over Coyote Pass with sister wives Janelle and Meri trigger me. Do other divorced women feel the same way? Sister Wives is always an emotional trip, and now that Kody Brown is fighting with Meri and Janelle Brown over the family's Coyote Pass property, I'm reminded of how terrible and difficult breakups can be. As a divorced woman, I understand what it's like to try to tie up loose ends after decades of marriage. I've been there and done that. Have you? I know I'm not alone in feeling triggered when I witness ladies suffering after a divorce. I sense a connection with individuals who are walking the same rocky route I previously did. I have the impression that Kody is delaying the procedure in order to maintain contact with his ex-partners, but there is no evidence to support this. It's just a gut feeling based on my own experiences. Kody discussed his karmic connection with Janelle. He's mentioned getting back together. During my divorce, there was a point where we had to decide whether or not to continue talking. Should the break be cleaner or colder? There was talk about reconciliation that went nowhere, a probable lunch meeting that I couldn't bear. Would my life have been easier if I had consented to go to lunch? Maybe, but I'm not sad that I didn't. My kid and I watched Mad Men to deal with our emotions. When Don Draper had a disagreement with his wife, we just looked at each other. It was all very close to home. Divorce is a dangerous scenario with no quick recovery. The only way out is through, yet getting through that black tunnel takes forever. There is so much darkness before you reach the light. This event will truly transform you. Nobody is the same person afterward. Look how different Janelle and Meri are now, independent and free, but also older and wiser. Janelle adored Kody. She stated she did. She had a physical attraction for him, wanted things to work, and was the mother of his children. Accepting that the decades of time and energy she'd spent into that relationship would result in a permanent breakup must have been soul-destroying. Now, the lady who blew last season, finally unleashing some of the wrath she'd been harboring for years, must go it alone. She is in her 50s, and her life has been plagued with anguish since the split. She lost Garrison Brown, the son she had with Kody. Life is incredibly unfair. She was already suffering when the two parents lost what was most important. I believe Kody should simply sell the land and pay her a fair share of the profits. Janelle has been struggling financially after years of laboring to support the family. This is truly bothering me. She was out there working, putting food on the table, but when it was all done, she stated she had nearly nothing. Kody said she had the same assets as everyone else, but I believe Janelle. I can't imagine why she would lie about something like that. I noticed the small flat she lived in. I observed Kody's large and gorgeous home. Why should I distrust her words? I do not. During the breakup, I recall going to see Jack White. I was in the 5th row, stunned by all that was happening in my life. Jack began singing a sorrowful song, and I stood there crying. His talent helped me express my emotions. I believe everyone who has lived through this can understand how I felt. I know how Janelle felt after it was over, and I know how many tears she shed. Meri too. Janelle and Meri are currently experiencing the same level of suffering that I used to experience. Of course, my ex was also in pain, as is Kody. It wasn't easy for anyone, and the fact that a child was involved made it all the more difficult, just like with the Brown family. My son and I made it through it together, and we are closer than we have ever been. That is the only true gift that can come from such agony. We share an unbreakable bond. Our love is so deep that it's miraculous. When Janelle, potentially on the verge of recognizing that her spiritual connection was truly ending, swore at Kody last season, I knew what was coming, that she had some serious issues ahead. I thought it heartbreaking. Janelle instructed Kody too. Janelle and Meri both have children with Kody, and they have financial ties with him. Detachment is a very intricate process. Lawyers, documentation, stressful arguments, a sense of unreality, all divorcees know the drill. It's not something you'd want on anyone, but it happens to a lot of people. Can Kody truly let Janelle and Meri go? Does he occasionally live in the past or dream of the healing he's mentioned, not recognizing that spiritual healing requires the wounds to be cauterized first? I hope he realizes they need separation, if only for a bit. Janelle and Kody get a new grandchild, Maddie, and Caleb Brush's baby girl. Hopefully, that positive life event will allow them to see each other in a new light as exes who can coexist and even share good memories. However, they may require additional time to reach that stage. Time is an excellent healer. If Janelle requires more time, he should provide it to her by selling Coyote Pass to truly draw a line in the sand. Janelle is moving fearlessly forth. What a tough and lovely soldier this woman is. She is powerful, but not hardened by fight. She's down to earth and lovely, and she started a new business, Tata Farms, which is very important to her heart. She will offer flowers and t-shirts. I truly want her to succeed. Meri is also thriving, as shown above on Instagram, despite years of attempting to get Kody to forgive her for an unfortunate catfishing event that was most likely the result of acute loneliness. That's also a tragic story, with no true villains. Meri has so much to live for now that she's running worthy up. She's also dating a new man named Brandon Stone. Her life is filled with hope, all she needs is an answer concerning Coyote Pass. Kody can provide it to her. Sister Wives Season 19 depicts a family coming to terms with a new normal, which is sometimes incredibly difficult. I believe that stopping the conflict over Coyote Pass is the greatest thing for everyone. It's what the ex-partners want, and since Kody still has Robyn and the emotional support she provides, I believe it should be simple for him to list the property and subsequently sell it. There's no need to cling to a plot of land that represents so many dashed dreams while also keeping two of his ex-partners in his life. TLC's Sister Wives returns with new episodes in April 2025, including 4 tell-alls. The Brown family is returning to TLC. Sister Wives will return in April 2025, after a nearly 3-month sabbatical that had fans frustrated and wondering when they would see the divided polygamist family again. Sister Wives Season 19 has been on hiatus since early February. The mid-season finale ended on a cliffhanger, with Janelle Brown relocating from Arizona to North Carolina for a fresh start, Robyn's daughter Aurora investigating a new faith, and Meri contemplating her future after her spiritual divorce from Kody. Fans who haven't been following the Browns' ups and downs outside of the program can find out what's next for them when Sister Wives returns to TLC with 5 new episodes on Sunday, April 20th at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. What can we expect from the forthcoming episodes? Christine Brown and her new husband, David Woolley, will address her problematic connection with polygamy. Janelle will settle into her new home in North Carolina, and Meri will reflect on her fragile bond with her former sister wife, Robyn. The family will also celebrate Aurora's baptism, and Kody and Robyn will decide whether to continue living a polygamous lifestyle once his previous 3 marriages terminate. The Browns will also face an unspeakable loss when Janelle and Kody's son Garrison dies unexpectedly. A preview for the upcoming Sister Wives episodes also reveals the ongoing conflict over the Coyote Pass property, with Meri doubting whether her relationship with the manipulative Robyn was really genuine. Sister Wives Season 19 will end with 4 tell-all episodes. Kody, Meri, Christine, Janelle, and Robyn will all meet individually with host Sukanya Krishnan to discuss everything that happened during this turbulent season. Kody is once again on the defensive during the tell-all. "I'm sick and tired of being guilt for loving Robyn," he replies fiercely. Meanwhile, Christine makes it obvious that she blames Kody for the breakdown of their multiple family. "We were all abandoned," she says, when Krishnan asks if she believes Kody abandoned Meri, his first wife. TLC has made no announcements concerning Sister Wives' future beyond the current season. However, considering the current state of affairs in the Brown family, it is not surprising that their reality series, which premiered in 2010, is nearing its conclusion. 3 of Kody's 4 marriages have ended, and the initial idea of following a poly family as they raise their children is no longer feasible. With Kody and his ex-partners scattered around the country and numerous people refusing to touch with other former family members, there's little glue to keep the show together, especially if Kody and Robyn opt to live monogamously, as they've stated they intend to do. Sister Wives may have reached the end of its run by now.